Inside George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum, Mudbugs back at home to begin the first of this two-game series against the Colorado Grit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. The Mudbugs are winners of 8 of their past 9, and they were able to complete a 3-game sweep last Sunday, beating the Warriors by a final score of 4-1. Boy, big series for Bryce Boucher. He was a star of the week. Big series for Nikolai Goich. He was a star of the week. And there are many others who might have not been recognized as stars from the league that played so well in a Mudbugs uniform, including Kyan Haldenby having another big series. Seth Mertz continuing to be the calm, cool, steady blue line of the Mudbugs have seen all season from him. And Mudbugs outshot Oklahoma 33-21. Nikolai Goich just had to make 20 stops to pick up another win that also helped improve his resume to get a spot on the top prospects, which we played in the third week of February alongside Seth Mertz and Lucas Deeb. To talk about last weekend's series and then this weekend's series coming up against Colorado's Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill. We'll have that after these messages, but I do want to remind our Mudbugs fans of the South Division standings before we go to break. The Lone Star Brahmas, they're at 63 points, first place. They've won 12 straight. Then you have the Bugs tied with Corpus Christi with 53 points. Mudbugs have one more win, but Corpus Christi has 3 games in hand on Shreveport. In fourth place is El Paso at 43 points. Odessa's in fifth at 38 points. New Mexico is in sixth with 37 points. Then you have Colorado tied with them with 37 points, one less win than New Mexico. Oklahoma's in eighth at 34 points. Amarillo's in ninth with 30 points. The big matchup, though, Lone Star takes on Corpus Christi again for 3 games at the Nitec Sports Center. So we'll keep an eye out for those games. And if you're thinking about it from a Mudbug perspective, you really just don't want any kind of 3-point game for the Brahmas in the ice race. You want those games ending in regulation, and, of course, you want the Mudbugs taking care of business in front of them against Colorado. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill after these messages. It is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. And as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time, this is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. Game 1 of this 2-game series with the Mudbugs and the Colorado Grit on this Mardi Gras-themed weekend. As we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time, we're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill. And, Coach, you talked about the 3 days off last week, the rest being a weapon. I mean, was that the biggest maybe contributor to what happened last weekend in the 3-game sweep over Oklahoma?
I think that did have a big part in it. I mean, you could just see on Sunday we had some really good legs. Guys were digging in. They were ready to go. And, there was really no, taking the foot off the gas on Sunday. And that, for us, is what our whole goal was on making sure the boys were well rested and everything going into that weekend. And, honestly, it was a little bit of a I think I talked about the Friday night wasn't really the start that we wanted a little bit, and you could contribute that to not really touching the ice much before, but man, I felt like we were fresh, especially going into Saturday, Sunday's games.
And then after the weekend comes a trade and comes a few moves to improve your squad. First, talk about the trade. You send Ian Emery over to Elmira, and you get Charlie Fink, a big guy. He's going to be in the lineup tonight. Talk about the decision to move Emery and what you guys liked about Fink.
It's never an easy thing moving a player that starts to play really good hockey, and I think Emery was playing good hockey, and Soupy could agree to that, in the last month really well. Obviously for us as the business standpoint, we're trying to just get better each day. Getting Fink in, we know that he's a very veteran player. He's got some jam to his game. He's a goal scorer, playmaker, a really good complement, like almost Heldenby-like player, the way that he sees the ice and is able to take over a game. Just watching film on Fink, it's one of the hardest decisions as a coach, and as a manager of a team to move a player, it's never easy to say goodbye to someone. Because we loved Emery. He's a great kid, great player, and for us it was a very hard decision, and we feel like we did get better, and even if Emery was here, we would be a really good hockey team. Sure. And at the end of the day, we think as a whole we're even better collectively as a squad up front to produce, and also play a defensive game, which Emery was really good at.
And then talk about the addition of Luke Drury, of course, the son of NHLer Chris Drury. This is a guy that came in with also some excitement.
Yeah, I mean, he's a worker. He's smaller just like his father, but he just goes out there and grinds the wheels. He's a player that's actually, I think, the fans are really going to love, and the way that he's able to just keep his effort going and his demeanor about him, his personality. He's such a pro, the way that he carries himself, and so I think that was another good add for us to just get a good character guy in the locker room as well, that he's played at a good program there in Tri-City, and before that in Brunswick, at the prep school and everything like that in his high school days, and he was a captain there. So those coaches had some good things to say about him as being a leader for that high school team, and so we expect him to come in and be a very effective worker for us, just filling in the minutes and really well rounding off a couple of players out there like Earhart and Jasser and Seminara, who's just a good hard worker. Like we love having hard-working players on our squad, and Drury definitely fits that mold.
And talk about the Colorado Grit. This is the first time we're going to see them this season. Different coach than last year, and talk about how you guys match up against them.
Yeah, they're really relentless at staying in games. So for us, we do have to compete for that full 60 minutes to really be victorious over it and everything like that. So they're a team that doesn't shy away. They too made some moves on their end. They have a goaltender that hasn't played a game yet from the Minnesota Mallards, and they got a age-out D from Amarillo, who was pretty effective for them for a shutdown role. And looking at everything moving forward here, we know that they're just going to be a team that competes really hard. They're very opportunistic about entering the zone and getting their finishing plays that way. We just got to make sure that we're defending and doing our things the right way on our track game.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet. Love the bow tie tonight.
Thank you. We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show as we count down to the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. It's time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. First, for the Colorado Grit, head coach by first-year head coach Kevin Hallstrom. The assistant coaches are Todd McCrath and Darren McCormick. At left wing will be number 18, Lucas Mann. At center will be number 19, George Poirier. And on the right wing will be number 92, Sheldon Rue. Defensively for the Grit, it'll be number 9, Alex Gurman, and number 6, Evan Smutny. And in net will be number 33, Pete Sterling. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell. The associate head coach is Michael Hill, goalie coach Rich Perrant, and the honorary assistant is Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 25, the red-hot Bryce Boucher. At center will be the newcomer from Canada, number 9, Charlie Fink. And on the right wing will be number 14, the captain, Brent Litcher. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 4, Seth Murch, and number 8, Cole Hutchinson. And making the start in nets from Homer Glen, Illinois, he's been on a roll, number 30, Nikolai Goich. Those your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Down Home Meats. Whether you're grilling outdoors or looking for some hearty and flavorful sausages for breakfast, or preparing a gumbo platter, Down Home Meats has the perfect sausage for all occasions. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Porter's, delivering the difference. For Mudbugs Hockey, locally owned and operated for over 50 years, providing floor mats, uniforms, and facility services for your business. We'll take a quick break and then bring you the Bugs and the Grit. They're making their way down to the ice in just a bit. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show as we count down to the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time. First game of this two-game series between the Bugs and the Grit. So glad to have you with us. The Colorado Grit come in with their black, I guess you can say like tan gold and white colored uniforms. The numbers and letterings on the back are in that goldish tan color. The Mudbugs in their white jerseys with the purple Mudbug in front and the purple numberings and letterings along the backside as the Mudbugs make their way out onto the ice. Want to remind our Mudbugs fans that Mudbugs hockey is brought to you by Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy, where you can save time and they get best savings on Mudbugs hockey home game tickets. Stop by your local Brookshire's to buy your tickets for every Mudbugs hockey home game. The Mudbugs and the Grit will be back at it tomorrow night at 7-Eleven. You want to be sure to get your tickets at 7-Eleven Puck Drop. Be sure to come on out Saturday night for the conclusion of this two-game series. Mudbugs and the Grit, first time the two teams are meeting this season. Mudbugs were a perfect 4-0 against the Grit last season. Of course, the newcomers, Luke Drury and Charlie Fink. Luke Drury, the son of NHLer Chris Drury. Racking those up now. Foster Nickel with his dad being a former NHLer. And now Luke Drury. And of course, the former NHLer goalie coach, Rich Perron. Here's the new guy. Comes in with a burst of speed. He's very excited about his Mudbug debut. Of course, the Mudbugs had to ship Ian Emery to Elmira to get Charlie Fink into this building. And boy, Coach Soupy, Michael Hill, thinks that the moves of Charlie Fink and Luke Drury are the necessary moves to make a championship run at this thing. Mudbugs have not won the Robertson Cup since the 2020-2021 season. Now, for a lot of teams, they go a lifetime without winning a championship. Not the Mudbugs. Mudbugs have 6 cups in their franchise history, and they're looking for their 7th. And they feel like this is a team that can do it, and they're hitting their stride at the right time. Now we ask you, please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem before we get this Mardi Gras festive series underway.
Joining the singing of this evening's national anthem, please welcome the Georges Bond, the Jefferson
A beautiful rendition performed by the Jefferson, Texas High School Marching Band. They are here tonight, and they'll be with us all game long. The Mudbugs will skate from left to right. First period coming up, and it's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Ms. Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Some ceremonial puck drops here before the first game of this two-game series. Mudbugs have won 8 of their past 9, which included a 3-game sweep over the Oklahoma Warriors. And it was an Oklahoma team the Mudbugs had trouble with going into that series. They were 3-4 against them before completing that 3-game sweep. Been a little bit of an acclimated week for the Bugs. They had to get Charlie Fink and Luke Drury up to speed. They feel like they've done it. Charlie Fink arrived yesterday morning. He had one full practice with the Bugs and then a morning skate this morning before getting ready to go for tonight's contest, and he is on the ice, and he'll be taking the Landers opening puck drop up against George Poirier. As we are at the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time, a few minutes late. Puck is dropped, tied up, and won there by Fink. And now played into the near side. Murch has got it. He'll just go ahead and fist it up all the way up in the air into the near corner. Touched up there now by Litchard. Litchard along to that far corner. Puck broken up, and now the Grit will break out for the first time this evening. Along to the right side, that's Rue. Rue's got it, little space, thrown toward the net, tip, score. Boy, quick work. That was Poirier who deflected it home. Grit 1, Mudbugs nothing, and that's how this game gets started. Boy, Colorado makes quick work as they're able to send one toward the net, and Poirier tips it home. Just 22 seconds into the game. Now play to along the near boards. Played up off the near side boards and all the way into the Mudbug zone. Boy, Mudbugs caught sleeping there in their own zone. And that was Poirier who delivers the game's first goal. Boy, just before the fans could even get settled into their seats, they're down 1-0. It was Mann who got the latest tip. It was Poirier who got in there as well. So Mann gets credit for his 3rd goal of the year from Smutney and Gurman at just 21 seconds in. Colorado 1, Mudbugs nothing. Up around to that right side, that's Akimov. Who will work it in, now send it back out. It's a fire toward the net there by Adams, and that one rung on just wide. Played all the way back, played up off the far side boards, back out to center. Trying to grab it. There was Parichka, and the puck deflects out of play. Face off at center ice. The Grit 1, the Mudbugs nothing. Face-off won there by Colorado. Gurman's got it left side. He'll work it in, thrown toward the net, swallowed up there. No, Goich tried to grab that. Now it trickles into that near corner, taken there by Jasser. And now the puck nudged back into the near corner there by Babineau. Alec Babineau lined up with Landon West and Kenan Rylitz. Played back out to center. Along to the left side, puck swept in there by Babineau. Babineau able to hold that puck into that near corner. Now shot toward the net. That one sprung on just wide on a shot there by West from the left point. And now the puck deflects into the protective netting behind Goich for a break in the action. Almost 2 minutes gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Colorado 1, Mudbugs nothing. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. Face-off tied up, one there by Colorado. Sends one into the near corner there was Pavlovich. Now into the near half wall. Litchard to Fleet. Couldn't handle it there was Boucher. Puck taken there by Pavlovich. Around that right side. Hard hit there by Fleet. And the puck slinged in there by Boucher. Touched up there by Sterling. Along that far side. And Colorado will grab this puck. Go to the left side up ahead now. Left side, that's Mann. He'll throw it up off the stick of Junker. And it deflects into the Mudbug zone. 2.5 gone by here in the opening period. Grit. Hold the zone along that right side. Ooh, taking a high stick there was Helgeson. That was inadvertent there by Litchard. Played back out to center, now taken there by Litchard. And Mudbug's a little skittish right now. Through the middle, that's Litchard. Up ahead, left side, there's Fink, the new kid. Fink now throws it up ahead. Here's Pusateri coming in. He didn't handle it cleanly, but he'll go ahead and wrangle it into that far corner. Hard hit, McKay gets it. Now far wing, fired toward the net. Glove save and a beauty as Haldenby hammers one toward the net. And a nice stop made there by Sterling, who's a big guy, 6'5", 175-pounder. Big guy from Woodbridge, Virginia. Face off to the right of Sterling. Tied up one there by the Grit. Now through the middle, left side. Grab there was Nolan Smith. Now to the near, up the middle, blown tire there by Smutney. And the puck taken there by Adams. Adams will angle it around that near side boards there to Deeb. Deeb avoided a hit. He gets it on over to Pusateri. He'll drop it on back there to Adams. Through the middle, here's Adams. Coming around that left side. He'll go ahead and just dump it in. Good forecheck here by Adams. To the far corner, thrown it in front, tip, score! It's Deeb! And it's a 1-1 game. Haldenby sent one in front, and Deeb cleans it up for his 19th goal of the season. Oh, great work and a great bounce back goal from the Bugs. It's Deeb who gets his team leading 19th goal of the season. And boy, that's got to feel good just to get the nerves off everybody's chest and maybe throughout their body in this building, because there was a bit of a hum when Colorado scored just 22 seconds in. It is Deeb's 19th. And we are all even, 1-1 from Haldenby at 3:39. Played back out to center, now taken there right side. Here's Luke Drury, who threw one in front. It goes into the far corner. into that near corner. Around that left side and in deep it goes into the Mudbug zone. Puck now played back out to center. Puck now, high. A lot of air on that. That was Helgeson from the left side throwing one toward the net. Fought off there by Goich. Now into the far corner. Murch has it. Murch to the right side there to Hutchinson. Now sends it forward there to Earhard. And Earhard is off sides. Big hello to the Earhards. Tuning in tonight from, well, as I like to say it, one of the greatest states in the land. My hometown, California, home state, California, Manhattan Beach. Hope the Earhards are doing well. I've seen them a few times in Lone Star. Now around that left side, man played back out to center. All the way back into the Mudbug zone. Fleet, far side there to Seminara. He'll slip it up off that far side boards and in deep in the grid zone. Left side, back to Man. Man, good steal there by Nickel. Nickel now gets it across the near side boards. Parichka fighting for it. Parichka's got it. Parichka now works it in. Across, goes under the stick of Seminara. Slaps one toward the net off the boards was Seminara. Bodied off there by Sterling. Played to the left side. Good forecheck here by Nickel. And he slips it in behind the grit net. Now played around right side. Colorado will go ahead and hobble it back out to center. Rue's got it. Rue now to the left side. In deep. Here's Man down low. Trying to find Johnson. Now shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Goich. On a shot there by Gurman from the left point. And it deflects out of play. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Coors Light. Made to chill, baby. Face off, left wing circle. Tied up, one there by Colorado. They'll wheel it around that far side boards. And now taken there by Gurman. He'll send it into the near side boards. Near corner. Played back to the right point. Puck deflects back out to center. Running with it now is Boucher. Up ahead there to Fink. Fink's got it back to Boucher. Tipped one. What a save! Made there by Sterling. It might have got a piece of the post on its way through. Oh boy. Fired toward the net. Stick save made there by Goich on a shot from the right wing. There by Helgeson. Now up off the stick. Cross check down there was Litchard. All the way back in Grolnick. Will lay it on back there for Gurman. Gurman along the right side. He'll work it in. Gurman gains his own. Fired toward the net. Top of the right wing. Save made. There was a loose rebound covered up there by Goich. And he's got it. Almost 7 minutes gone by here in the opening period. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. We'll tell you all about it. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Grit. Junker will jolt it into that far corner. And held in there. Good keep in there by Noble. He nailed one toward the net. Got blocked into the far corner. Good back check there by Haldenby. And McKay able to scrape it up ahead. Right side. Grabbed there by Murch. And Murch will just softly lay it into that near corner. Ooh, hard hit. Thrown toward the net. Sterling's going to grab it. And he will cover it up. 12:53 remaining here in the opening period. It's a 1-1 game. Another great crowd here at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. Face off one there by the Bugs. Right point, Nickel throws a wobbler, goes wide, but it's gloved down nonetheless from Sterling. Face-off tied up. Oh, that one sent toward the net. It was punched out of trouble there by Murch. Now fighting for it. Drury played back out to center. Through the middle. That's Rylitz. He'll rail it in. Into the near corner. Now Drury tries to battle for it. Puck deflects all the way back into the far corner. Rylitz has it. Tried to send one through the middle. Hit there by Fleet. Now through the middle, up on that right side. Puck swung in there by Jasser. Now played back out to center. Now a good stick there by Jasser, trying to get into position. Into the near corner, taken there by Earhart. Sends one toward the net, and he shot it wide. Into the far corner. Puck deflects around, and now a good stick there by Parichka. And now Colorado's got it. They'll work it right back out to center. Spun around, that's Babineau. Taken there by Adams. Adams to the right side there to Wise. Dropped on back there to Adams. Pass just over the stick of Akimov. And the puck goes out of play for a break in the action. 11:27 to go here in the opening period. It's the Bugs one, the Grit one. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into George's Pound at Hearst Coliseum. Fired toward the net there from the top of the point. There was Wise, and it was a kick save made there by Sterling. Now Wise again fires one toward the net. Pad save made there by Sterling again. Played back out to center. And the puck deflects out of play for a break in the action. Face off, far Colorado blue line. Face off tied up, one there by the Bugs. As Murch will gas it back in. Hello to the Murch family, tuning tonight from New Hampshire. Haven't seen those fine folks in a while. Up along into the near corner, played back out to the point. I recall Mr. Murch saying he makes as many road trips as humanly possible. Up ahead now, through the D, splitting it. Here's a chance for McKay, toward the net. And a save made there by Sterling. Didn't get a lot on it was McKay. But a chance there for the Bugs on that sequence with 10:43 to go here in the opening period. 1-1 game. Face-off tied up, one there by Colorado. They'll thump it up off the near side boards and back out to center. Chasing after it, there is Murch. Uh-oh. Good hold there by Willie Johnson. Sends one toward the net. That might have got a piece of Goich. Now to the right point, that's Pavlovich. Into the far corner. Taken there by Haldenby. Haldenby now left side. He'll work it in. Haldenby Good body positioning near half wall. Sends one toward the net. It gets blocked. And now the puck skips up off the near side boards and all the way down the length of the ice. Grabbed there by Fleet. Now controlled there by Nickel. He'll send it up across a couple of lines up ahead there to Earhart. In deep now into the grit zone. Along to the left side, midway point of the opening period. Stretch pass up ahead there to Smith. He's got it. Smith thrown across, fired toward the net. They score. Perfect feed there to Noble, and Noble nails in the goal. Grit back up 2-1. Well, that is a blown coverage defensively from the Bugs. If anybody thinks this is going to be smooth sailing for the Bugs, guess again. Goal comes with 9:46 to go here in the opening period. Boy, and the Grit made that one look easy. Smart play from Nolan Smith to send it across. And Noble gets his 7th goal of the season. Into the near corner, 2-1 lead for the Grit. 9:15 to go here in the opening period. Played back to the right point. Pusateri to the top of the point there to Adams. He'll go ahead and smack it in behind the Grit cage. Played back up top of the point, fire toward the net, tipped in front. Good stick there by Helgeson. Puck now played back out to center. Adams up off the stick of Seminara. Good hard check there by Parichka. Parichka sends one in front. That was a shot there by Seminara. It might have got blocked. And now Parichka, right point. Hutchinson throws one toward the net. Ate up there for lunch by Helgeson. Up off the far side boards, possibly dinner. Now all the way down. And Hutchinson's got it. Hutchinson through the middle. Up off the stick there of Jasser. And now taken. Right side, burst of speed. Coming in near circle shot. Save made there by Goich. That was a difficult stop. Plenty of space there for West. And now grabbed there by Drury. The new kid will go to the far side there to Fleet. Up ahead off the stick of Jasser. All the way into the near corner. Less than 8 to go. Drury checks his man down. Goes right back out to center. All the way back into the Bugs zone. Blown tire there, and awkwardly going down there was Nickel. Jeez, that does not look good for Nickel. Oh, no, okay, that's okay. His stick just got broken. And now we got a holding infraction. And this one's going against Colorado. .7:35 to go here in the opening period. Mudbugs about to go on the man advantage. The 10th best power play, just under 20%. We'll get to work. Scott Powerline brings it to you. Colorado's PK ranked 13th best, just under 84%. First power play of the night. Puck now kissed up off the near side window and all the way down. There by Junker. Rylitz in the box for holding. Right side, that's Haldenby. Thrown across there to Deeb. Deeb has it. He'll take a pirouette back. Settle it down now near corner. Haldenby, right point there to Fleet. Fleet now top of the point there to Deeb. Deeb now far corner. Fink back over to Deeb. Fink now has it. Fink fires one toward the net. Left pad save made there by Sterling. Now to the right point. The puck now played back out to center. Boy, huge learning curve for Fink. as he works it in now. Watches Deeb work it in, rather. And now the Grit come in. They got some numbers. Along that left side, fire toward the net. Fought off there by Goitz. That was a Rakowski bullet from the near corner. Right back in. Here comes Haldenby. Fires one toward the net, and it is smothered up there by Sterling. And he will cover it up for a break in the action. Great end-to-end action. Face off, right wing circle. Face off tied up and one there by the Grit. They have it. That's West who cannot get it out. Now Hutchinson, right point. They'll send it on over to the near half wall there to Fleet. Played back up top, waiting for it. There is Murch across. Hutchinson fires one, blocked in front. Into the near corner, held in there by Parichka. Fired toward the net. Save, score! It was Litchard with a bullet, and the captain ties the game up 2-2. Great hold. And the Mudbugs take advantage as Litchard ties the game. For Litchard, it is goal number 14 on the year. It's a power play goal. And a highly scoring, rather a score-infested opening period, I should say. Litchard from Murch is the official call. And the goal comes at 13:46. All right, back into the Mudbug zone. Into that far corner. Now, high slot, grabbing it. Haldenby sends one toward the net. Save made there by Sterling. There was a rebound. Now played back out to center. Hutchinson has it. Over to Murch. Played back to Hutchinson. Now Haldenby will go ahead and roll it into the far corner. Along to the left side. Up ahead there is Grolnick. And Grolnick will go ahead and chop it into that far corner. .5:13 and counting remaining here in the opening period. 2-2 game. Hard check there by Seminara. And now Junker throws one toward the net. It got blocked. Played back up top to the point, but Colorado wasn't set up. Now Junker will spar it across there to Pavlovich, who will joust it into the Bug zone. Pusateri up off the near side window, back out to center. Now Akimov dodges a hit, tries to get around that corner, and Parichka will send it on back to his blue liners. That's Seminara, who will go ahead and grease that puck in deep into the Grit zone. Along the end boards, good forecheck here by Parichka. And now hooked up, Parichka goes down. through the middle there, West. And a good job there by Jasser to deflect it back out to center. Right side up ahead. Here's a chance. Down goes Drury. Well, he took a hard hit. Back out to center. Left side. Here's Rakowski working it in. And he throws one wide of the net. Colorado very opportunistic, as Michael Hill, our Mudbugs associate head coach, said in our pregame show. Very opportunistic, really, on their 2 goals in this game. Right back in was Earhart. And now far half wall, and it's taken right side there by Noble, who will go ahead and twist it back into the Bug zone. Into that far corner. Drury up ahead there to Hutchinson. Hutchinson works it in across far side. Earhart fired toward the net. Left pad save. And a good one there from Sterling. Now right side worked in deep. Puck spun into that far corner. Now Boucher through the middle, and it's taken away there by Noble. Noble near half wall, played back up top to the right point, and now played back out to center as Smutney will have to gallop back. Intercepted there by Boucher, taken there by Fink. It deflects into the near boards, and now played on back there to Murch. Murch to Adams. Adams up ahead off the stick of Boucher, and it is taken there by Mann. Mann now to the right side there to Poirier. Poirier takes a hit there by Litcher. Now through the middle, taken there by Fink. Fink now gains his own left side. He'll work it in. Fink now rumbles into the near corner. Now he does a little work around the clock. Played back up top. Adams dropped off there to Wise. Wise rips one toward the net. Save made there by Sterling on a shot from the left point. Now Colorado right back the other way. They got some numbers along to the right side. Thrown across there to Mann, and it got broken up there by Fink along the back check. Played back out to center. 2:15 to go here in the opening period. Along that right side, the puck now sledged in deep behind the Bug zone. Into the far corner. Wise over to Adams. Adams up off the stick now of McKay, and McKay trying to get around that far corner. And now fired toward the net from the slot. That was a shot there by Haldenby. Save made there by Sterling. He had McKay jumping in looking for a rebound. Now along the end boards, McKay chasing after it. And now far half wall, that's Haldenby. He's got it. On over to Litchard, and he couldn't keep that puck into the zone. Bounced right over his stick. Back out to center. Up off the stick of Haldenby. And Junker's got it. Junker, far side. Poirier. Up off the stick now, it goes of Ori. Into the far corner now, taken there by Parichka. $1:18 to go here in the opening period. Chopped out there by Deeb. Taken right back in there by Grolnick. Right side. And the puck now just muscled in behind the Bug zone. Into the near corner. And now Parichka. Played on back there to Nickel. Up off the stick of Parichka. Oh, I thought that puck was touched. It was not. It's an icing on Bugs hockey. .54 seconds to go here in the opening period. Face off, left wing circle. Tripped up there was Hutchinson. Now Gurman fires one toward the net. Glove save, and a beauty there by Goich. Face off will stay deep in the Bug zone. Face-off tied up one there by the Bugs. Now into that end boards. Ori played back up top. Across there to Litchard. Litchard now. Right side. Litchard gains the zone. Waits for some Bugs. Drops it off. Oh, it went behind Murch. Murch might have gone in there too fast. I don't think Litchard expected it. Far side there to Fink. He'll drop it off there to Litchard through the middle. And Litchard just going to go ahead and bounce it up off that far side boards, and in deep it goes into the grit zone. Hard hit. 15 seconds to go. Now tied up stick there by Boucher. Taken there by Colorado, and they'll just take it back, and that'll do it for the period. 2-2 after 1 period of play. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. Special treat. This is our second time chatting with her, the beloved, I want to say beloved, Claws Up Booster Club president, Miss Beth Woods. Always happy that you can join us. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much, Chet, for having me.
Talk about how this season has gone so far as the president of the Booster Club.
So far this season, we have 142 paid members. So between family memberships and individual memberships, we are sitting at a record high in memberships for the Cub.
And you guys had the pickleball tournament that was not too long ago. Talk about how that event went, because that was something unique and the first time we've done something like that.
Correct, Chet. We had our inaugural pickleball tournament. I believe we had right at 74 teams playing. We raised over $3,200, and of course all of that money goes right back to your Mudbug hockey players for food on the road, food on the bus, food from Friday night games where we feed the away team as well as our home team, and of course Saturday night.
Who would you say was the most impressive duo out there?
I would say, wow, that's a hard one.
I know, and the guys will hear it.
I was impressed with Emery. I think Emery, from what I saw, of course I was running around a lot, but from what I saw briefly, Emery was just slamming them down, and I heard several pickleball players that kept mentioning his name.
Oh, that's great.
So between him and Adams, I believe, were the two names that I kept hearing.
I like that. Two of our more quieter guys, but I like that. And then moving forward in the second half of this season, we have some big events. Of course, the one that I've been talking about really of late is the Golden Gala, the Golden Gold Gala. Talk about this event, March 30th. It's a Sunday evening. Talk about kind of what this is all about and how people can be a part of it, because it's going to be another fantastic affair.
It is. So we're going to be having on March 30th the Golden Gold Gala. It's our second year to have it. We will be having it at Noble Savage. I know a lot of people are concerned about parking in downtown, but we have secured free valet at Noble Savage. So your car will be parked and secured in a very large parking lot behind Noble Savage by our wonderful valet guys. This is going to be a limited event. We will have no more than 100 tickets to be selling just because of the space, and we want to make this exclusive. So we're going to have all of the boys there. You're going to have a sit-down dinner. We're going to have some live entertainment. We're going to have auction items, raffle items, and we're going to have where the boys get to have dinner with you as well. There will be meet and greet. There will be plenty of time for pictures with everyone. It's going to be a fabulous time, and we can't wait to have y'all join us for the Golden Gold Gala on March 30th.
So talk about the process to try to sign up and be a part of that, because, people might not know how to sign up for that.
So very soon, hopefully in the next week to 2 weeks, we will have on the Facebook Booster Club page the link to grab your tickets for the gala. Like I said, 100 tickets is where we're cutting the line at. So you have to go to our Facebook Claws Up Boosters to get your tickets.
And moving forward, bowling event. I remember the bowling event last year, another one I couldn't make, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, talk about how successful it was last year, and when is the bowling event this year?
Last year we had the Wacky Bowling with exclusively for the Cub members, with the whole entire team there. So if you are not a Cub member, you will not get an invitation for this event. So you have to become a Cub member. We're going to set up, typically in the spring. We're still working with some dates from Coach Soupy right now to nail that exact date down. But the team will come out, they'll all bowl. You partner up with 2 players per team, and it's teams of 4. So you get paired up with some players, and y'all just do Wacky Bowl. And it's a bragging rights in the end. Of course, there's tons and tons of laughter.
Yes.
Tons of people falling down.
Of course.
And it's just an outright fun time.
That's awesome. Now, you talked about being a member of the Claws Up Booster Club. What is the easiest way for somebody who's listening to be a member of the Booster Club?
The easiest way is to go to our Facebook page, and you can sign up from the link there, or you can go to the Claws Up Boosters website and you can sign up there. We also have the QR codes where you can scan on your phone and sign up. There's a QR code that should be put up on the Bigtron, as well as the closet right by the skate rental. You can come right there and hand your card or cash and sign up right then as well.
You mentioned the closet, and that was a great segue for my next question. We always see some really good stuff on home games. Talk about some of the stuff that's kind of hot that you guys usually sell on a daily basis at home games.
So right now, our buttons are selling like hotcakes. I have been stamping out hundreds of buttons. We have this year the players in their black jersey as well as their white jersey. We do recognize there was some misspelling in names. We have now corrected that, and we're ready to go. We've got the big flags. We also have these new bracelets with the boys' names and numbers on them. We have shirts that have been ordered and are en route to the closet. We have the autograph books. We have so many different things that it seems like we can't ever keep anything in stock. As soon as we order it and put it out, it's gone within 1 to 2 games.
One thing I wanted to ask you about is the rest of the board. You know, there are so many great people that do so much for the Claws Up Booster Club. Obviously, you're the president, but there's so many people under you. Talk about the board. Mention those names that really work hard to make this all possible.
So our board members consist of our vice president, Tamara. We have, which she is also the chair for the membership, as well as Brianna Bordelon is chair for the membership. We have Lena, who does all of our minutes and note taking. She's fabulous at that. We have Sarah Morris, who takes care of all of your Facebook stuff, social media. She is our person that makes all of the pictures and stuff that goes all over Facebook. We have Twilla, who is our treasurer. She's the one that handles all the money, figures out all the receipts, gets with Soupy on what he's spending out on the road and making sure he has money. We got Mike Jones, who is our only male on our board. He is fabulous. We have Harriet Body, who she's the one for the Santa Claus, orchestrated that, got Santa out there. She's also the one that orchestrated last year's Wacky Bowling. So she is doing an amazing job. We have Brianna Belton, that is our events chair. Her work is phenomenal. I can't tell you enough about it. Her and our our fundraising chair, Whitney, they are working together on the Golden Goal Gala, and I know they're going to knock it out of the park and make it a success. And last but not least, Sabrina Walker is our hospitality chair. She is the brains behind all of the cooking and all of the meals, as well as the Gumbo Gladiator event that's happening in town. She's going to be heading that one up as well.
Before I let you go, there's so many good things. You are also a billet mom, and you have, I don't know if this is the record. I don't know, it's tied for the record. You have 4 boys in your house. They're all back. It's like the band's back together. That's kind of like, that's what the way I look at them. I look at them like a boy band. You know what I mean? They're all back together. One left, but one came back. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. You got Mason right back. Just talk about these boys, because I'm telling you, I kid you not, and maybe this is impressive or disappointing on my part, I learn a lot from your boys on a daily basis. Last road trip, I learned a lot from Ryan Barrett. But talk about having these boys in your house and what it's like being a billet mom.
So being a billet mom is great. I rely very heavy on my husband to help out.
He's a great cook.
Mark is, doing great. We have Ryan Barrett. He is my quieter one. He likes to read. He loves to study his Bible. He's very low-key. We have Gleb Akimov, which he is all about business and making sure to take care of himself, make sure to get his work stuff done, making sure to just overall make himself a better hockey player and a better person. We have Bodie Wise, who he is my gaming guy.
He's a big gamer.
He loves to game, and he's so funny when he's in there gaming. I'll be all the way on the other side of the house in my bedroom, and I hear screaming and cackling, and I'm like, oh, yep, Bodie's playing on the games with the other hockey boys. And then, of course, we have back Mason Wright. So he is just my low-key kid. He comes in the living room, hangs out, chills with me. He's like, Miss Beth, let's watch some TV. Let's hang out. Let's do something. So they're all completely different, but they all mesh so well together.
There was a conversation I had with all 4 of those boys, and it is believed that Mason Wright is your favorite out of the 4. Can you confirm that rumor to be true?
Mason Wright is not my favorite out of the 4. However, he is the one that comes in the living room and just hangs out when he sees me in there reading a book or sees me watching TV. He grabs a blanket and he comes and jumps on the TV and we just hang out.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. That's Beth Woods, our proud billet mom and our president of the Claws Up Booster Club. Thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure, Chet. Thanks.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now it's time for the Buffalo Wild Wings Secret Sauce game. We have two Mudbug fans If you don't know how this game works, our fans right now are going to reach out there. No, don't you do that, crazy. Put out your right hand if you can. I'm going to give you a not like you're swearing in, sir. You're eating buffalo sauce. All right, guys, in your hand you have a spoonful of buffalo sauce. Go ahead and take a bite. Not bad, not bad. Sir, can you tell me what is that sauce? Garlic. He says garlic. Interesting. What do you think that is? Blazing. He says blazing, so we're going to have to give the point to you, sir. It is spicy garlic. Spicy garlic. All right, new spoon, guys. Here it comes. New spoon. This is my favorite. A lot of people's favorite. The next sauce is. Ooh. Nice focus. Can you tell me what that sauce is, sir? Thai curry. Thai curry? What do you believe it is, my man? Garlic parmesan. He says garlic parmesan. My friends, we have a tie game. It is parmesan garlic, of course. Now we got one sauce left to break the tie. We have one sauce left. Our final buffalo sauce is sweet focus. It's our final sauce to break the tie. What do you believe that is, sir? Barbecue. Barbecue. Do you want to add to that? Buffalo barbecue. Buffalo barbecue. Okay, let's see. What do you believe that is, sir? Honey barbecue. He says honey barbecue. He is correct. He has broke the tie. It is what a meal at Buffalo on us. Bugs fans, give it up to both of our contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, back to our second period hockey action. Your on now, 3, 4, onward.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. 2-2 game, second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFatta and Associates, Investigative and Risk Analysis Services, Personal Matters, Child Custody Cases, Internal Theft Problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFatta, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to DeFattaPI.com. Mudbugs in that period generated 14 shots to Colorado's 9. Of course, scoreboard watching, something the Mudbugs have to do now these days, especially looking at Corpus Christi and Lone Star, who are playing tonight, and it is a 1-0 Corpus Christi lead. Matthias Soderbaum with the only goal in that game so far from the Nitec Sports Center. New Mexico on top of Odessa 3-1. They have played one from Albuquerque. That's all we got in the South. Face-off tied up and won there by the Bugs. Bugs skate from right to left. Puck now intercepted there by Poirier. Poirier now along to that far corner. Played back to the left point, kicked around. Now worked in deep along the end boards. Rue into the far corner, now to the left point. Puck now scraped around far corner, shot toward the net, got blocked near half wall. That's Smutney who will sail it into the near corner. Now Boucher will slide it around in that far corner there to Litchard. He'll play it on back there to Hutchinson. Left side up ahead off the stick of Boucher all the way down the length of the ice for icing on Bugs hockey. Boy, another good-looking crowd here at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. So glad to have you with us. Face-off tied up and taken there by the Bugs. Around the left side. Worked in there by Boucher. Thrown toward the net. Off the stick of Litchard. Now on that right side, here's Ori. Ori sends it through the middle. Stick tie up there. Good job there by Boucher defensively. Played around that far side. That's Murch, who will yank it up off that far side glass all the way down for icing on Bugs hockey again. 1:11 gone by here in the middle frame. The Bugs 2, the Grit 2. Face-off tied up, taken there by the Bugs. Do they have it? Trying to grab it all in that far corner. Up ahead there to Deeb, gets spun around. And now the puck chiseled back into the near corner to the left of Goich. And now Murch played around that near side boards, poked at there by Adams, played back out to center. Up ahead there to Haldemy. Mudbugs got numbers. Here's Deeb, fires one toward the net. Boy, that was a elbow type of save there by Sterling. Now played back out to center. Adams will glide on back up off the stick of Deeb, and he'll direct it in to the Grit zone. We got a Mardi Gras-like parade in our second intermission show, so there'll be a lot going on here after this period concludes. Up off the near side boards, here's McKay. Up ahead there to Parichka, 3-on-3. Parichka through the middle. Up across, intercepted there by Noble. And now held in there by Deeb. Deeb will go ahead and just fire it into that near corner. And now Fleet will send it in down low there to Seminara. Snaps one toward the net. It gets blocked. And Seminara playing in front of his folks who are in the building from what I heard. Now Murch up ahead to the left side. Too far there for Akimov. And grabbed there out of Sinclair. Sinclair, of course, obtained from the Amarillo Wranglers. Up ahead, little steam. Ahead there to Seminara. Too far there for Drury. Boy, the Mudbugs had some space. They got underneath the D there. Pass too far up ahead. Babineau couldn't grab it. Now taken there by Seminara. Seminara works it in. Seminara now around that far corner. Work toward the net. It gets blocked. Played off the far side window. Back out to center. Now left side. Here's Drury. And he comes in off sides for a break in the action. 16:36 rather to go, or in the middle frame. The Bugs 2, the Grit 2. Face off near Grit blue line. One there by the Bugs, and that's Adams who will slice it in. Saw the Adams family in Oklahoma. Good to see those folks. You get into a conversation with Mr. Adams, it's a pretty good one. He is a multi-sport athlete, Mr. Adams, and of course it's trickled down to his young son, Evan Adams. Played around now up off the stick of Babineau. It deflects into the far corner. Now Adams grabs it around that right side. He'll work it in and spill it into the Grit zone and come off for a line change. Jasser over to Earhart. Back to Jasser. Tough angle. Jasser Jasser had it. He tried the old give and go. And now played to the left point, worked in deep there to Earhart. Earhart wrestled up. He gets free. Far side there to Poirier. Poirier now will pelt it back out to center. Worked right back into the Colorado zone. 4.5 gone by here in the middle frame. Knocked down by a high stick there by Nickel. He'll settle it down into the far corner. Puck worked up off the near side boards back out to center. Now Fink couldn't grab it. Litchard dropped off right side there to Nickel. Nickel will have it, and Nickel will rifle it in. Into the near corner it goes. Toward the net, and it got shoveled out of trouble there by Poirier. Now through the middle. That's Helgeson, who will rip it in. Play it around the left side. Into the near corner. Fired. Backhander. Stopped there by Goich. Now kicked around right side there to Litchard. Up ahead there to Boucher. Boucher's got it. Boucher comes in toward the net. Falling down through one toward the net. Hit the side of the post. Now along to that right side. Worked right back in. Here's Colorado. Rue. Spun around back out to center. Fleet. Through the middle to the left side there to McKay. McKay will roll it back and whack it in down low behind the grit cage. Almost 6 minutes gone by here in the second. 2-2 game. Into that far half wall. Deeb off the stick. Trying to grab it there is Haldenby down low there to McKay. McKay behind the grit net. McKay, trying to find deep stick. Played right back out to center. Right side, that's Grolnick. And a good stick along the back check there by Haldenby. Speaking of the Haldenbys, I thought I saw Mrs. Haldenby in the building, and then I realized it was just a lady who looked like Mrs. Haldenby. The resemblance was striking. Big hello to the Haldenbys, tuning tonight from Toronto. We missed them last time they were in town. We felt like they weren't in a talking mood because Haldenby was hurt at the time. Now, to the right point, that's what I'm going with. Wise, a shot toward the net, deflects into the near corner. Now, oh boy, good stick there by Haldenby. It deflected toward the grit cage. And now Colorado's got the puck. Right side, that's Junker. Good forecheck there by Seminara. Play, deflects out of play, and look out. That went around the Matt Nelson row of seats. And we get a break in the action. Once again, thanking our Jefferson High marching band who is in the building serenading us. Now along that right side, here's Noble. Noble will grab it, and he'll go in, drub it in behind the Mudbug zone. Big hello to the Goiches, tuning tonight from Homer Glen, Illinois. I've been told we'll be seeing them next weekend, and I've heard Mr. Goich has slimmed down. I don't know if it's the Chet Yoder diet plan or not, but Nikolai Goich told me the good news, and I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that Mr. Goich has slimmed down. I know that was one of his goals at the beginning of the season. Haldenby gets hit hard. Gurman on top of him. Now played, high slot. Akimov couldn't hold it in. And now played back out to center. Spun around. Nickel up ahead there to Earhart. Earhart's got it into the near corner. He spins it around. Duke coming to the point, and his pass gets broken up there by Rylitz. Rylitz rangs one toward the net. Save made there by Goich. Into the near corner, Earhart. Up through the middle there to Jasser. Jasser, right side, worked in. Jasser down low. Got a tough traffic accident up along to that right point. The puck deflects all the way down the length of the ice. Here's Nickel up off the stick of Earhard. And now a little traffic in front of the Mudbugs net. Mudbugs cage, rather. Now up off the stick of West, and it deflects in to the Mudbug zone. Murch has it, 10:55 to go here in the second, 2-2 game. Up along that right side, off the stick, Litcher tried to carry it, now taken there by Boucher. He works it through, bunch of grit in his way into the far corner. Puck now spun up off the far side boards. And now taken there, right side, that's Sinclair. He'll go ahead and scale it into the Bug zone. Behind the Bugs net, taken there by Murch. Up around to that right side there to Litchard. Up ahead, left side, Hutchinson gallops, gains the zone, fires one toward the net, glove save. And we'll take a break there as Sterling covers it up for a break in the action. 2-2 is the score, 10:19 to go in the second. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum, honoring our hometown hero this evening with another standing ovation from our jam-packed crowd here at George's Pond. Jay Watley's into this, and so is this crowd. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Sterling. Mudbugs win the draw. McKay toward the net. Save made there by Sterling. Now, high slot shot. They score! It's Heldenby. And the Mudbugs have their first lead of the night. 3-2. Little traffic in front. McKay should get the first assist. We might give one to Deeb. But it's Haldenby's goal. And for the team point leader, that's his 14th of the year. Goal comes at the midway point of the middle frame. A nice night for Haldenby, as he's got 1 goal, 1 assist. McKay will get the only helper at 9:47. Mudbugs out shooting Colorado 19-11. Colorado only has 2 shots on goal in this period. So after a fast start from Colorado, the Mudbugs really taking over the game right now, up 3-2. Now along the left side, up ahead, backhand centering feed there by Smutny, got blocked. Now along the end boards, played back up top, held in there. Fired toward the net, deflected in front. It goes into the near corner. That was Garman with a blast. And now Adams has it. Adams leads it around to that far corner. Now behind the Bugs net. That's Adams. Played to the left side there to Pusateri. Pusateri now going to go around that far side. He'll chop it up ahead there to Seminaire. Take it away now. Noble will go ahead and grab it and laser it back into the Mudbug zone. Up through the middle. Here's Seminaire, the big rig. Rumbles in. Seminaire coming into that near corner. Seminaire now pivots back, played back through the point, fire. They score! It's Akimov through the middle, and he fires one in. Mudbugs lead 4-2. Great feed from Seminaire and a great finish from Akimov. For Akimov, it is goal number 11 on the year. Great work from Seminaire to make that goal possible. He gets the primary assist. There will be a secondary helper somewhere in there. Maybe not in the official goal scoring right now. Boy, and Akimov slowly getting off the schneid and starting to work a little harder. And he's got a couple of goals in the last week. Now right back into the Mudbug zone along the left side. That's Boucher. Fink fighting for it. The puck now popped right back into midair. Out to center, far side there to Fleet. Fleet now will drop it on back there to, or Litcher will drop it back to Fleet. Now Fink has it, over to Fleet. Fleet now dropped off through the middle there to Litcher. 8:15 to go here in the second. The Mudbugs with a couple of quick ones in a 2-minute span. And they now have a 4-2 lead. Intercepted. Drury will drill it in. Big hello to the Drury family. Tuned in tonight from New York. Left side, here's Merch, sends one toward the net. Block, pad save made there by Sterling. And now far wing shot blocked in front. That was Earhart looking for one. Intercepted, Earhart holds it. Now the puck sent back out to center. Right back the other way, wristed toward the net, trying to get underneath the D. There was Rue. 7:20 to go here in the second. Right back out to center. On the left side, here's Earhart right back up top. A little steam on it there for Drury. Drury now will drop it in down low, and the pass went through the middle. and nobody was there. Oh, but nobody was there, rather, and it goes all the way down. Into the Mudbug zone. Trying to grab it there was Wise. Now taken there by Adams. Along the end boards. Drury to the right side there to Wise. Up off the stick of Jasser. He'll gain the zone right side. He'll go ahead and sputter that puck in deep along the end boards. Good forecheck there by Haldemy. Fired toward the net. That was set up there for Deeb, and Deeb wired it wide. Into the near corner. Ori, right side, there to Grolnick. As he'll go ahead and drive it back into the Bug zone. Along to the far corner, Ori. Right side, Deeb. Up through the middle, grabbed there by Adams. Adams dropped off to Haldenby, thrown across, good stick there by Helgeson to break that pass up into the near corner. Haldenby, nope, taken there by Sinclair. Sinclair acquired earlier in the week from Amarillo, who has been on a slide of enormous proportions. They've lost 9 straight contests. Along to the right side, here's Nolan Smith. He'll send it in into the near corner. Now along the end boards to the left of Goich. 5:35 remaining here in the second. Still pushing and shoving. This one getting testy. Nickel in there. Fleet's in there, and we got a whistle. And this one gets broken up. Have anything coming out of this except a face-off outside of the Mudbug zone. .5:24 remaining here in the second. 4-2 lead for Bugs hockey. Murch. Far side there to Hutchinson. His pass gets broken up. Now Murch has it. He'll glide on back there to Hutchinson, right side. Hutchinson up ahead off the stick of Parichka. Parichka now into the far corner. Parichka now fights for it. Along that far corner. Trying to grab it now. Loose. Through the middle, now along to that right side, that's Babineau. He'll bang it back into the Bug zone. 4:45 to go here in the second period. 4-2 lead for Bugs hockey. On that right side, there's only one power play in this game. Mudbugs have a power play goal. Here comes Akimov. He's got a goal tonight. Across now, fired toward the net there by Seminara. And that one got blocked in front. Play it around to the right point, settle down now. Puck spun in down low there to Seminara. Near half wall there to Akimov. His pass broken up there by Rylitz. Into the near corner, played back up top. Fink across, fired, glove save made there by Sterling, and a shot there by Wise. .407 to go here in the second. Reminder, Mudbugs fans, that you can celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond. Private party room, private ice time are available. Great birthday party packages are available as well. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. Miss Cameron Cook will take great care of you. Celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond. Now tied up along the left wing circle, carried back out. Rue, far side there to Mann. Mann will mail it in into the far corner. Back to Rue, taken away. Along to the right side, here's Litchard. Worked it in, but he couldn't handle it cleanly. Coming into the Colorado zone, up ahead. Pass too far there for Poirier to grab. Now Pusateri, far side up ahead. Too far there for Litchard to grab. All the way back into the Colorado zone. Around right side, through the middle, taken there by Mann. Mann dropped off there to Rue. Rue now across there to Poirier. His shot gets blocked. Thought that puck came out. It did. And with 3:17 to go here in the middle frame, it is a 4-2 Mudbugs lead. Face off far, Mudbugs blue line. One there by Colorado. And they'll just go ahead and lob it into the near corner. Well, I would say a pretty solid middle frame for the Bugs so far. They're out shooting Colorado overall 22-13, and they have a 2-goal advantage. Play to the right point, Smutny. Tied up there with McKay. And now Smutny coming around that far side. Wrists one toward the net. That one had a little feather on it. And it went just wide of the Bucks net. Now Goitch trying to navigate it along the end boards. Fleet into the near corner. Now Haldenby there and held in there by the Grit. Played back up top. Waiting. Fires one toward the net. Blocked. That was Gurman. Up ahead now. Here's Deeb. 2-on-2. Spins it around. Deeb down low. Off the skate of Smutny. He broke it up. Right back out to center. There's Gurman. Through the middle. Grabbing with a burst of speed. Grolnick toward the net. Right pad save there by Goitch. Into the near corner now. 2 minutes to go here in the second. 4-2 lead for Bucks hockey. Up off the near side boards and an icing on Bucks hockey. Faceoff will come back in deep in the Mudbug zone. Faceoff tied up and one there by the Bugs. Played up off the far side boards. Now Haldenby will go ahead and shuffle it up off the near side boards all the way down for another icing on Bugs hockey. .145 to go here in the second. Faceoff tied up, taken there by the Bugs. They have it. Through the middle. Deeb fires one toward the net. Glove save made there by Sterling, and he wants to hold on to it. Boy, this Jefferson High School marching band sounds really good. And it's like a casual Friday for them. I mean, they're not dressed up. Just got the regular clothes on. Looking like the Everyman marching band. Mertz tried to pass. It got broken up. And now taken down there was Earhard. Along that far side. Looked like a domino effect there. Along the left side. Puck dumped in there by Rakowski. Oh, took a weird bounce toward the net. Hit the post. And now the net comes off its mooring. Does Colorado want to look at that? Boy, it looked like it hit the outside of the post. No interest from the Colorado coaching staff. .116 now remaining here in the second. This face-off will go to the right of Goitch. Stop one there by Colorado. Left point now into the far corner. Dropped off West, now taken away. There by Hutchinson. Hutchinson, right side. Gallop through the ice. Up ahead, gets spun down, and it's taken there by Pavlovich. Now Pavlovich, that one deflects out of play. Look out. Face off far, Mudbugs blue line. Another fantastic crowd here at George's Pond and Hurst Coliseum. We thank all our fans year in and year out for supporting Mudbugs hockey all the way through. I'm looking at Aiden Pewley. He looks good. He looks closer. And we missed the Joker. Old Aiden Pewley. Walking around the bowl. An injury similar to what Seminara had along the lower body. We know it took Seminara about a month. And that's what they said about Pewley, and they're hoping maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks from now. On the far side, here's Babineau coming around that far corner. Now touched up ahead, Akimov through the middle there to Parichka. Parichka dropped off to Akimov, intercepted. There by Gurman, up ahead now to Rue. Rue gets taken down there by Pusateri. Along the left side, taken down there was Parichka. He's tied up there with Gurman. They can't get unhooked, and now a hard hit after the whistle. Akimov didn't appreciate it. Boucher's in there. And we got pushing and shoving. This one not over yet. Now Nickel in there. Adams has got to tie up. There's going to be some penalties on this one. Parichka vehemently upset. The Bugs 4, the Grit 2. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chad. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing, as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5, and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. Okay. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures. Basically your normal services, but we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures, as compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist if you're having any questions and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their but that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right. But and the thing is the teeth are my thing. So I'm like I'm gonna stay on top of it. But my 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case, because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great, Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem, because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated.
Right. Well, besides the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals. And so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always, your main priority. But being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. But it's with technology and products and everything. We've gotten expensive, and it's not for it. Look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist, other than that stigma, right?
Oh yeah, that's. Everybody comes in there like, I hate you, and I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. That's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of how to relieve anxiety, but it is, man. I have lots of people who come in who our age haven't been in 15 years. Yep. Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just, it's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology is amazing. Drugs are amazing, and that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
That's Dr. Emil Janou. Thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Through the neutral zone, we're underway here in the third. Now working into the near corner, that's Smutney. And now toward the net, behind Goich's cage. Into the near corner, taken along that near half wall, Smutney on the stick of Rakowski. It's a big moment here for the Grit to try to get back into this game. They're down by a pair. Opening up on the power play. Now down low. Grabbed there by Murch. Along the end boards. Grabbing it now. Play back up top. Little space here. Smutney waits. Now into the far corner there to Rue. Play back to Smutney. Sails one toward the net. It got blocked and now right back out to center. Minute gone by here in the third. Now along the left side, that's Johnson. Played up off the stick of Ori. Played around into the near half wall. Grabbed there by Grolnick, and he couldn't handle it cleanly. Good pursuit of the puck there by Fleet. Into the near corner. Now chopped at and taken there by Haldenby. Haldenby's got it over to Pusateri. They're going to kill off the last remaining bits of this power play. And the first choice personnel penalty kill, first time on the ice, will kill off all of it as Boucher is back onto the ice, 5-on-5. The puck now just slipped in, slowed down there by Goich. Far side there to Adams, up ahead there to Earhart, and Earhart will be able to flip it back out to center. Now knocked down through the middle, taken there by Adams, up ahead, right side there to Earhart, back to Adams, and he got slowed down as the puck rolls on net, and Sterling will make the stop. Face-off will come into the left of Sterling. Face-off won there by the Bugs. They have it. Right point. Hutchinson up off the stick of Smutney. Into the end boards. Litchard. Smutney. Up ahead now, right side. Played back out to center. Puck off the heel of Fink. Rylitz puts it into the Bug zone. Behind the Bugs net. Now toward the net, backhander, save made there by Goich. He gets shoved into his net. Into the far corner now. Grabbed there by West. On to Babineau. Played back to the right point, kicked around there by Gurman. Down low into the near corner. Chopped at. Now a roller in front. And carried back out there by Boucher along the left side. He'll spank it back into the Colorado zone. Along the left side, Rylitz takes a hard hit there by Fleet, and Fleet cleans it up by throwing him down. Oh, and another hard hit there by Haldenby across to McKay. Back to Deeb. And now worked back out. Here come the Grit. They're going to keep working. Rue, right point across. Junker a shot. Sticked away there by Goich. Played back to Junker. Junker jolts one. Save made there by Goich. On the far side now. Carried back out to center. Here's Deeb. He'll work it in. Spank one toward the net, and he shot it. Just missed by a mile, or an inch rather. Back out to center. Around the right side, Pusateri will power it in to the Grit zone. Now Pusateri to Wise. Right back out to center. Now right side, Pusateri. Up ahead there to Akimov. Akimov tried to work it in, taken back out. Here's Johnson for Colorado. Willie Johnson, wraparound chance. Went through the goal mouth. Right back out to center. No, held back in. Colorado into the far corner. And Seminara's got it. Pass too far there for Parichka. Played right back in. Here's Helgeson. He'll just go ahead and finesse it in to the end boards. Now far wing, shot, wrap around. Oh, what a right pad save and a beauty there by Goich. As Johnson tried to tuck one in along the right pad, and Goich said, Boy, the biggest stress save of the night from Goich right there, and it comes in the early stages of the third. It's one of the reasons he's heading to the top prospects for saves like that. Along the far half wall. Hutchinson dropped back there to Pusateri. Thrown on back to Hutchinson. 4-2 lead for Bugs hockey. You don't think for 1 minute Coach Soupy's telling his guys, look, we got to keep working. 2-goal lead, very dangerous in hockey. Gurman up ahead there to Ori. Ori kind of bust through the seam. All right, back out to center. Jasser gets hit hard. All the way back into the grit zone for icing on Bugs hockey. I want to remind our Mudbugs fans, Mudbugs will be back at it tomorrow night. It'll be our Mardi Gras-like parade in the finale of this 2-game series, including the Mardi Party after tomorrow night's game in the Ag Building. We want to be sure you join us for all the fun festivities of that one. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. If you're going shopping at Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy, save time and get the best savings on Mudbugs hockey home game tickets, and just get your tickets there. Sticked away, down is Jasser as he runs the net way off its mooring. And we get a break in the action. $13:45 to go here in the third. Face off, right wing circle. Fink to take it. Face off tied up. And the Grit have it. Along into the far corner. Right side, that's Babineau. Taken right back out to center, Fink. Up ahead now, West coming in. West shot. Save made there by Goich. Boy, that was a missile toward his direction. Played back out to center, worked right back into the Bug zone. Up ahead onto the stick of Litchard. He swipes it back in to the Grit zone. Played up off the far side boards, back out to center. Now through the middle. Fink gonna take it all the way back. Dropped off to Fleet, back to Fink. Fink played up around that right side, and he's able to weed whack it in. Big hello to the Finks. Tune in tonight, watching their son make his debut in a Mudbugs uniform. He looks pretty good. From Canada, as a shot sails on net. Save made there by Goich, and a shot by Lucas Mann from the near half wall. As we get pushing and shoving after the whistle. 12:47 to go here in the third. Got to keep an eye out on scores elsewhere. As the puck deflects out of trouble. Colorado now with a 2-0. Corpus Christi now with a 2-0 lead on Lone Star. And now Haldenby thrown toward the middle up off the stick of Deeb. It got broken up and it goes into the protective netting. So the Ice Rays with a 2-0 lead of the Brahmas. The Brahmas' 12-game win streak in jeopardy. New Mexico taking care of Odessa 4-1. That game just underway in the third from Albuquerque. And the way you look at it, if you're thinking about kind of who do you want to win, you just don't want a 3-point game between Corpus Christi and Lone Star, and you got to make sure you take care of business in front of you, and then you'll gain ground on somebody. That's the way you got to look at it from a Mudbug perspective. I guess ideally, I hate to say you want Lone Star to win, but you would like Lone Star probably to take 2 out of 3 at the very least so you can gain ground on Corpus Christi. That's kind of, you want to get one team out of the way so you can pursue the other, but Mudbugs got 4 in a row against Lone Star, rather, after tomorrow night's game with Colorado, and that's really going to kind of see if the Mudbugs have a shot at the top spot in the South Division. It's going to take a lot for the Bugs to get to that top spot. but it is not out of the realm of possibilities. Puck golfed back into the far corner there by Smith. 11 and a half remaining here in the third. Up ahead now through the middle. Taken toward the net was Jasser, and he got hauled down, and then the net came off its mooring as well. A break in the action. 11:22 to go here in the third. The Bugs 4, the Grit 2. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back in to George's Pond and Hurst Coliseum. 4-2 lead for Mudbugs hockey through the middle. Gurman up ahead there for Johnson along the far corner. Dropped off, chopped at toward the net, scooped up there by Goich. Only 2 power plays in this game. Mudbugs are 1 for 1. Colorado is 0 for 1. 11:10 to go here in the third. Giving out a free car wash, and this fan's. Oh, rebound! What a save made there by Goich. There was a shot from the right pad from Smutny, and then Landon West tried to shovel it home, and Goich was there to have that covered up.
Find out more on the website, applywithkayla.com. Applywithkayla.com. This unique mattress is its bedroom sleep shop, along with mattress selection at the Architect. Bedroom sleep shop.
Face off toward the net, goes wide into the far corner. Along the end boards. Played up off the far side boards, back out to center. And someone lost their stick. Got a hand pass. This face-off will come at center ice. 10:48 to go here in the third. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a best slice of the best pizza in town. Johnny's Pizza House, a proud core partner of Mudbugs hockey. Face off one there by the Bugs. Played around to the right side. Pusateri dropped off to Wise, up off the stick of Litchard. And Litchard will slide it into the near corner. Now played on back into the Mudbug zone. Behind the Mudbugs net. Played up off the far side boards. Now through the middle. Here's Boucher. Boucher dropped off there to Fink. It goes behind him. Up ahead now. Taken there. Right side. That's Mann. Mann toward the net. Glove save made there by Goich. Pushing and shoving after the whistle. Acme Brick, a proud core partner of Mudbugs hockey. This face-off will stay in the Mudbug zone. Play back, fired toward the net. It gets blocked. Trying to get one toward the net there was Peters. Along to the far corner. To the left of Goich. Nickel up ahead there to Seminara. He'll throw it through the middle there for Akimov. Up off the stick of Parichka. Now taken right side there to Seminara. He'll slap it in and take a few hits with him. Now Smith will go ahead and jar it back out to center. Here come the Grit around that far side. It's Noble. And Noble got rubbed off on the play. Now pushing and shoving. A little bit of a melee in front. Save made there by Goich. Nobody knew where it was. Uh-oh. Fleet was getting messed with, so he went right back after Gurman. Kevin Holmstrom wants something to come out of that one. We got a penalty coming up. It's an elbowing infraction. It's on Nickel. Nickel, not overly enthusiastic about that call. With 9:27 to go here in the third. Second power play of the night for Corpus Christi. First choice personnel penalty kill, back to work. A big moment in this game, 9:27 to go in the third. Face off one there by the Bugs. Knocked up off the near side boards. Puck now whacks toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Fumbling around. Mudbugs trying to grab it. And Litchard's got it. Litchard now one-on-one. Up ahead. Backhander. And he sailed it wide. That was Murch. Played all the way back. Now Pusateri will go ahead and fire it all the way back in. 30 seconds gone by on Nichols' elbowing infraction. Played around the left side. Johnson takes a hard hit there by Pusateri. Boy, if you're going to come in on that end, Pusateri's going to do everything he can to put that lumber of a body on you. I mean, he's listed at 201, but I'd say he's about 216, maybe 220. That's a lot of acre coming at you. Up around to that left side. Worked right back in. Here's Poirier. We're down to a minute remaining. Throws a wobbler toward the net. Glove down there by Goich, and he will cover it up. Face off. Won there by Haldenby, but held in there by Roux. Into the near corner. Boucher tied up along the boards. Boucher trying to work it out now. Haldenby gets his stick lifted, and he was none too happy about that. Haldenby's played pretty ticked off tonight. I like it. He's throwing a lot of fire. I like what you get from his dad, playing with the fire. Mr. Hallenby's got a lot of fire. Uh-oh, penalty coming up. I think it's going against Hutchinson. It is. Wow. Coach Soupy disgusted at the official. He wants to bring the official over here. The official doesn't want to talk to him. Coach Soupy was about to give the lead official an earful. This is a big moment in this game. 5-on-3. And we got a timeout. We'll take a break as well. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back in to Georgia's Bonnethurst Coliseum. 5-on-3 power play now for Corpus Christi for 20 seconds. So Hutchinson in the box for hooking. Face-off one there by Colorado. Oh, and a pass slips out of the zone. That's a big break for the Bugs. All the way back down now. Here's Gurman. We'll work it right back in. 10 seconds. Backhander toward the net, hit the side of the net. One of the penalties about to an end. Now Murch ties it up in that corner. Out of the box comes Nickel rather. 5-on-4 now for a $1.35. 7:20 to go in the third. Mudbugs up by a pair. Now into that far corner. Oh, good stick there by Nickel. Now Nickel ties up his man into the boards. Mudbugs would love to work it on the walls. Now taken back out there by Fleet. Fleet will grab it. Fleet now takes a U-turn back. Fleet now will brush it up ahead there to Haldenby. Dropped off on the stick of Jasser, and Jasser able to swat it into the near corner. Down to about a minute remaining on Hutchinson's hooking infraction. Oh, hard check there. Jasser came along the back of his man. That was Helgeson, stolen away now. Haldenby coming in, far wing, and a shot on a right pad save. Made there by Sterling, and the puck deflects out of play. Face off to the right of Sterling. And chopped at there by Nickel. In down low. Junker's got it. Down to 40 seconds remaining on this power play for Colorado. Nickel into the far corner. Puck spun back out to center. Now Junker along the left side. Up ahead there to Grolnick. Fired toward the net there by Johnson. Swallowed up there by Goich. .607 to go here in the third period. You'd have to think this is coming up toward desperation time for Colorado, as Hutchinson's looking at 21 more seconds before he can come out. Played back to the point, waiting, man toward traffic, blocked there by Pusateri. Up ahead there to Pusateri, along the left side, the big man from the mile high, fires one, save made, rebound chance. Oh boy, Parichka was there. Along into the near corner, grabbed there by Earhart. Earhart trying to put one toward the net. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Colorado 0 for 3 on the man advantage. And high slot shot. Save made there by Goich. And there was traffic along that right side. 5.5 to go in the third. And now Parichka across. Save made there by Sterling. Along the right side, Peters dropped off right side. Hard check there by Murch. Hard check there by Fleet. Now Murch all the way back behind his own net. Along the right side there to Fleet. And now taken all the way back. Adams behind the Bucks net to the right side there to Fleet. Fleet on over to Adams through the middle. He takes a U-turn back. Now Fleet up ahead off the stick, I believe, of McKay. McKay fires it toward the net off the boards. Save made there by Sterling. 4:40 to go in the third. Along the far corner, Mudbugs in, I would say, good shape to win their 9th game in their past 10. But these grit keep coming. They are a gritty bunch. Up along that right side. Along the left side, puck just love tapped in along the inboards there by McKay. Big hello to the McKays tuning tonight from Saskatchewan. Glad to have them with us. Along that far corner, spun toward the net. Stick save made there by Goich. And now Haldenby's got it. Haldenby will work it up the right side. Haldenby gains his own. Haldenby waits. Thrown across to Deeb. Down, back down low. He was trying to find the stick of Seminara in down low. And stolen away. Grit have it. Now 3.5 to go in the third. Sterling starting to take a look now at Kevin Holmstrom. Trying to look for a sign here. Into that far corner. Skating up now is Sterling. We're going to get the extra attacker soon. Wait a minute. Oh, offsides. This faceoff will come out of the Mudbug zone. The Mudbugs 4, the Grit 2. Face off, won there by Colorado. Junker jousts it in behind the Bugs net. Played now to the right side, Pusateri. Played back out to center. Junker on over to Pavlovich. Dropped off there to Mann through the middle. Mann now coming in deep. Oh, good stick there by Akimov. Now along the left side, Seminara. He'll go ahead and forward it in behind the Grit net. On that right side, up ahead through the middle there to Junker. Junker will go ahead and moonlight this baby in. Colorado needed a change badly. They can't hold the zone, so Ori has got to try to work on it in front of the Mudbugs bench. 2.5 to go in the third. Now nubbed at there by Gurman. On the left side, puck now flung up ahead there to Litchard. Litchard fired toward the net. He scores! Top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. Just a CNI bullet from Litchard. Mudbugs 5. The Grit 2. And that one came out of nowhere.
Shreveport, Louisiana, when it kicked off to Mardi Gras weekend at this time with 5 goals scored tonight. I need everyone on your feet.
Great work from Litchard. As the captain's got a pair. It's his 15th of the year. And the Mudbugs lead 5-2. With 2:16 remaining. Now there will be no need to take Sterling out of the net because it's all Mudbugs now. Fink gets his first point in a Mudbug uniform, and Liam Fleet gets the secondary helper. Into the far corner, $1:35 remaining in the third. And a shot toward the net, glove down there by Sterling. He will hold on to it, pushing and shoving now after the whistle. Got a penalty coming up. Mudbugs on the power play. Face off, tied up, one there by Colorado. Second power play of the night. Mudbugs will finish off the game on the Scott Powerline power play. Shire toward the net, tipped in front, and it goes wide into the near corner. Now top of the point, right point. Hutchinson waits. Over to Murch. Now along the left point. Litchard through the bumper. He looks. Dropped off there to Hutchinson. Into the far corner. Fired there by Hutchinson. Deflects into the protective netting for a break in the action. It's been a nice night on Mardi Gras theme tonight. Mudbugs up 5-2. Free Sonic drinks, and they'll look to do it again tomorrow night. Mudbugs will win for the 9th time in their past 10 games. What a stretch they've been on. Puck now worked around. Mudbugs hold the zone. That's Haldenby over to Deeb. Deeb near half wall. Played back up top the Fleet, fired toward the net. That one deflected into the near corner. Now down low, good stick. Deeb holds the zone, pass broken up and chopped at, and now taken and thrown up ahead now, left side. Pawlowski, and now taken away there by Fink. Fink gets bumped down. Now Rakowski. Ooh, tried to steal one there. Now 10 seconds through the middle. Right side, Fleet dropped off to Deeb, spun around into the near corner, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win, Mudbugs win, Mudbugs win. Glides up. Final score, the Mudbugs 5, the Grit 2. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. 5-2 win for the Bugs. They're now 27-15-1. As this is the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant post-game show, the Mudbugs outshoot Colorado 31-28. Nice win for Nikolai Goich, making 26 saves in net to pick up the win. Lucas Mann started things off at 22 seconds into the game as he tipped one home, his third of the year from Poirier and Roux, and Colorado's up 1-0 early. Then at 3:39 of the first, Lucas D punched in his 19th goal of the year from Halden B off a perfect feed. We were tied 1-1. Then Nick Noble nailed in his 7th from Helgeson and Smith, and the Grit were up 2-1 midway through the first. Then 3 minutes later, Brent Litchard started off his magnificent night as he was able to throw a bullet toward the net for his 14th goal of the year from Murch from the left wing on the power play, and we were tied 2-2 after one. Then in the second period, Kyan Haldenby through the slot, wired home his 14th from McKay, and the Mudbugs had their first lead of the night at 3-2, and they never looked back. At 11:06, Gleb Akimov sliced in his 11th from Seminara. Mudbugs led 4-2 after 2. Then in the third, it was Brent Litchard, the captain, smacking home his 15th of the year from the new kid, Charlie Fink and Liam Fleet. Mudbugs win 5-2. Looking at the scores elsewhere, New Mexico on top of Odessa 5-1 midway through the third, and a big one here, the Ice Rays up early on Lone Star 3-1 from the NITEC Sports Center. That'll wrap things up from George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Final score, the Mudbugs 5, the Grit 2. Join us tomorrow night at 7-11, 6:50 with the Landers pregame show. And as always, have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. And as always,